Welcome to this week's episode of Sportsman's Journal. On this week's episode, I am fortunate enough to have my friend Christine join me in the boat. I invited her to come up for a week of fishing at Cliff Lake Resorts, and Christine came all the way from Minnesota to join me.
Well, thanks for having me, Sarah. I'm Christine Maxwell. I'm the CFO and VP of Operations at Northland Fishing Tackle, headquartered in Bemidji, Minnesota. So I came up here with our new 2024 product line just to give a few things to try out for us.
I've seen some of those goodies, and they are going to be perfect. By the way, impressive titles. I love it. And not the only reason that I've asked Christine to join me in the boat.
Thank you.
So Christine came up with, Northland is introducing a 1/16 ounce Short-Shank Tungsten jig head into their tungsten lineup. It's going to be perfect. We're going to pair it with a light bite slip bobber. If you followed us, if you watched us, you know I love slip bobber fishing. And right now we've been kind of dealing with some different storm fronts coming through. The weather's been a little all over the place. We're dealing with a wind switch, so the fish have been a little more finicky. So that slip bobber fishing, we're going to pair that with that tungsten, and it's going to be the perfect application.
You know, I'm really excited to try the slip bobber technique because I've definitely done vertical jigging before, especially with the tungsten, the Northland tungsten. I like the tungsten for their sensitivity, the fast drop, but I've never tried the slip bobber technique.
It's perfect. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
And I'm super excited to show you. We're gonna go through kind of the ins and outs and the secrets of slip bobber fishing.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna target big walleye. We're gonna see if we can't fool them with this finicky bite with small tungsten jig head. And stay tuned because we're ready to get out on the water, and we'll be right back after a word from our partners. This segment of Sportsman's Journal is brought to you by Northland Fishing Tackle. Before you head out on the water, check out northlandtackle.com. Okay, we got up on this rock hump. I'm gonna drop the live. If you wanna grab the rods.
Sure thing.
So we're gonna use the Humminbird Mega Live a lot today. We're gonna scope out fish.
All right.
So we're gonna just drive around this rock hump. So what you wanna do, especially with finicky fish, is you wanna stay further away from them. And we're gonna try to see if they're set up on like a rock hump.
Okay.
And if they're utilizing structure, hopefully, and they're suspended above that structure, it's easier for us to stay off of them. So we got some boulders there. Oh, there they are. See? Okay. So I'm going to come in a little bit closer so we can get on top of them a little bit better. But there's fish right there.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go off to the side just a hair here. And then we're going to hit spot lock. And we're going to go out and get some fish.
Okay.
All right, there. That's going to be right in our wheelhouse. So the boat's going to set up a little bit with the wind, and then we're going to cast so they're right out here, 20 feet out.
Going down?
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Mine went down aggressively.
Hey,
It went straight down.
that was aggressive.
That fish was like, I want this. He had no hesitation whatsoever what he was eating.
How long were you in the water for? Like
Not very long.
10 seconds?
That's one nice thing I really like about the tungsten, that it gets down there so fast.
Yeah.
And then the gap in the hook is, like, we're using small stuff, but that gap in that hook makes it for a confident hook set.
Yeah.
Gotcha! Ooh!
Gotcha.
Oh,
There you go.
my goodness.
Nice job.
Thank you very
Nice
much
job.
for the net job.
You got it.
And that's a nice walleye.
Woo!
That's a really nice walleye. I'm gonna get serious here and take my remote off here.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you. Really good hook set in the snout. Like I was saying, those tungsten jigs are made really sturdy. And that's quality jig head. So when you're using this small stuff and you got confidence in a hook set, that makes a lot of difference. You're pulling a lot of drag and but that's a good breeding fish right there. And we want to make sure she is treated nicely so she can go and make wonderful walleye babies.
It's going down.
Okay, so you want to point your rod tip,
Okay.
reel in your slack.
Okay.
You've been 3 seconds, and now you're going to just do a nice sweeping hook set. Yes, all the way up. Yep. Good.
Okay, I got him.
Yes, awesome.
Thank you.
Now when he pulls back, you let your drag do the work, let him fight it, and then when you don't feel him pulling out, then that's when you reel.
Okay.
we're using really light lines, so we just don't want to horse them.
Yeah.
We got 5
Oh,
pound.
there he goes. He's
leader.
running.
Yeah, yep, he's running.
Okay.
And that's part of the fun, is fighting the fish, right?
Yes. Oh, there
Awesome.
he is.
Woohoo!
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for coaching.
You're welcome. Nice job.
Thanks. All right, let's take a look at him.
Yeah, let's take a look. Line's just wrapped around there. Yeah.
There we go.
Bring him in, show him off.
Got him.
All right. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love him. I'm looking him right in the eyeballs.
I know. I'm like, welcome to our world.
How's it going?
Welcome to Northland Tackle's world.
Oh, yeah. Is he still on? Oh yeah, you
I
still
got
got
him.
him. You got him. Awesome. Oh.
That's another good one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Bring him right up to me.
Right up. Nope, nope, nope.
There. Scoop, Sarah, scoop. Got him. Another one.
Okay.
Beautiful. Pull him right up.
Okay. Woo, there's another one.
Oh my goodness, you are on fire.
Short-Shank 116 Northland
Christine is the
Tungsten.
expert in the boat today. Wow. Putting fish in the boat.
And that's why it's a bestseller.
That's right. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Love it.
And who doesn't love big fish like this? I mean,
Everybody.
we'd be silly.
We love it.
Yeah.
We love it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
Good job.
Bye.
That was a really nice walleye.
Yes, for sure.
Let's take a moment and do the trampy tackle talk, as I've been calling it this year.
Okay.
And since I have Northland tackle expert Christine with me, it's going to be a really fantastic talk. The summer has been a little bit odd weather-wise, and today, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful out, but it's a north wind, so it's turned these fish a little bit more to a finicky bite. So I knew I wanted to go with something finesse. And anybody who has watched us, anybody who came and listened to my seminars knows that I love slip bobbers. I love slip bobbers.
Right.
I think they're a really, really great tool, a really awesome technique. Anywhere from beginning angler up to expert angler can use them for different applications.
Yeah, and this is the smallest size slip bobber we have at Northland. It's the LBS 3. It's the smallest of our 4 sizes. It's the 3/4 inch slip bobber. And one of the common questions that we get at Northland, that I get a lot, is, you know, we've got these 4 sizes. How do I know what size slip bobber to pair with what size jig?
That's a really good question.
Yeah, we get it a lot.
That's a really good question, and you can either find out by trial and error, which will take you probably a long time, so you want to go. We have the smallest size bobber, so you want to go with a smaller jig head. And the reason for that is if you go too heavy of a jig head, your bobber's not going to float; it's going to sink. So simple physics there. And then you also want to make sure that you have something heavy enough on that it's going to pull your bobber straight in the water column. So that's your bite indicator. You want less surface tension that's going to pull down easy, and those finicky fish are not going to feel any tension that comes back on
So
them.
today with the smaller size bobber, we paired it with our smaller 1/16 ounce jig, Short-Shank Tungsten jig, actually.
Yeah.
New size for 2024. Tungsten was like wildly successful last year.
Because it's awesome. And the tungsten is really good. It drops fast in the water column, gets down to the fish. And speaking of fish, I know we said we were going to give them a little break, but I'm watching the screen and I'm seeing more fish on them, and I think
it's time.
Yeah, they got enough of them. Let's go back
Let's
out
go.
there.
Oh, you got one down.
I felt my line slip on that. Ooh, so maybe not the best hook set here, but we'll see what we're working with.
Let's see what we got. How's it feel?
It feels good. They all feel good. Like it's so, they just that little head shake and oh my
I can
goodness,
see it,
pulling
all the
dry.
body.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, here.
He is not. Wow. Not
He's
a
not
fan
ready
of the
yet.
boat.
He doesn't want to come to our world yet.
No. He's like, Crestliner, no way. Don't worry, buddy. We're just gonna bring you up, take a picture,
Gotcha.
and put you back.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, these are all really nice fish.
Nice
I'm
work.
a little speechless.
Nice work.
Thank you. All right.
Wow.
I know. I don't know. This is just crazy. This is awesome. Wow, what a day. The walleyes are, you know, we got finicky fish. We downsized, and we're still putting fish after fish in the rig, and this is amazing. Amazing day right here. Look at that. We're just gonna go ahead and get that fish back.
Northland tackles tungsten and tungsten short-shank jigs. These jigs fall fast and are so sensitive you can feel exactly what's on the bottom and set the hook on every bite. The tungsten and tungsten short-shank jigs from Northland Tackle. We are Walleye.
This segment of Sportsman's Journal is brought to you by Striker. To view their full lineup of open water apparel, head to strikerbrands.com. You know, when you were talking about, in the intro, you were talking about how you're excited to try slip bobber fishing with the tungsten, and you were talking about you vertical jigged with the tungsten, and I can relate to that. So one of the first times that Tyler took me out fishing for big walleye, we went out on the Fox River out of De Pere, Wisconsin for the walleye run, and basically he taught me how to tie on a jig, and it was a fireball jig head. So I've been using Northland jig heads since Tyler and I started dating, and he's been using Northland
just a couple years ago,
yeah,
right?
yeah, just a few, only recently.
Oh, I love hearing stories like that because I feel that everybody who, you know, is a Northland user or Northland fan, they have a story like that. You know, Northland's from the Midwest. We were founded like 50 years ago, 1975, Bemidji, Minnesota, by the Peterson family, and we're like the home team hero. That's kind of how I explain it to people.
Yes.
You know, like we're from the Midwest. We serve the Midwestern states. We're a Midwestern species for fishing. Focus on these species for Midwestern fish, and that's what's cool about working at Northland. We're all crazy about fishing. On Fridays, my boss, my CEO, Greg, he calls me and he's checking, not to see, you know, who's still working. It's noon. Are they in the office? He's saying, Christine, get them out of there. You know, it's noon, it's Friday, it's the summertime. Get these guys.
He wants them to get
out
out product
out on the lake,
testing,
send them to the cabin. It's a lifestyle, and we're making products. We're testing them. We're using them. We're all passionate. Everybody that works at Northland, we're all anglers.
That's huge. So Northland, you work at Northland, you fish with Northland products, you bleed yellow and red.
Yeah.
And it becomes a whole Northland lifestyle. Yeah. I love it. I think this is going to be a little bit of a battle. Oh, I saw him already. All right.
See him already?
Oh, pulling some drag.
I can see his body already.
There are a lot of head shakes here.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one already.
Yeah. There we go. Did he just like bass style jump into the net?
Yeah, I thought I poked him in the belly at first.
He did some acrobatic moves there. Awesome. All right. Whew. There we go. Perfect hook set right in his snout.
Look at that.
Whew. The leech is even like laying, lounging. That is awesome. There we go.
Nice.
Thank you. We're gonna get back down and get another one because there's more in that school.
Up now.
Oh, you got a fish
mine's
on.
down.
Yep. There you go.
Got him.
Okay. All right. Oh, it sounds good.
Yeah, sounds nice.
Sounds like a good one. All right. Perfect. Awesome. We're just moving around on top of these humps and mark suspended fish. We're setting the boat up off to the side a little bit.
Okay.
Ooh. And that one came up. That one wasn't real finicky. He came up,
No.
I think, before you. That's a big fish.
Nice.
Oh boy. That's a big one, Christine.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
Look at that. That's a big walleye.
That's my best one today.
We might, yeah, we're gonna need to measure that one.
Okay.
Awesome.
A PB maybe for me.
It might be. Yay!
Thank you.
I'm so excited. That's a really nice fish. Oh, I'm excited to get a good look. Got her. Woo. Hold tight.
He's a little pig.
That's a nice fish. Wow.
Love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we were moving around on top of this hump and using the live scope. and we marked some bigger size marks out there and just pitched out there, and that fish, your bobber went down as soon as it hit the knot, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it wasn't long.
No,
It wasn't
fish
long.
was like, thank you.
Yeah. I'll have one. Yeah.
There we go. Wow, this feels like a better fish.
Okay.
This one feels a little bit better. He's pulling some drag. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, he's pulling a lot of drag. Oh my goodness, all right. That was, we were moving around again and kind of scoped him, and the boat turned as I put it on spot lock. And
He's going under the boat.
yeah, he's going under the boat.
I'm gonna switch you.
Yeah, I might need to do some movement around the boat here. We're gonna, we're on a hump, and this fish is trying to go back out deep, and that's what the other side of that boat is, is deep water, and that's where this fish is going. Holy cow, okay. Whew! That fish pulled a
I can see him
lot
now.
of drag.
It's a nice fish. Ooh, it's a
Yes.
big boy.
Woo!
Okay.
He's got some shoulders, there's some weight there.
Yeah,
Nice
girl.
work.
Nice job. That's a big
Woo!
fish.
Yes, that's a nice one. Let's see her. That was, you got the net,
Yep.
all right. That was a beauty of a net job. It was a debacle of a fight a little bit there, but look at that is a thick fish.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's got some nice color on him.
Yeah.
Too.
that's beautiful. These walleyes up here are very dark, and this one has been eating healthy,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. Good eater.
Nice city diet, yeah. I love it. Oh my goodness. And that is what makes finesse fishing so much fun. That hand-to-hand combat. You can feel everything. My rod did the job for me. Christine did an excellent net job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I love it. All right, we're gonna put her back. I'm down.
Net.
All right. What's kind of way out there
I'm not up. Should I pull
off
it
the
up?
big boulder?
Should I pull it up? I forgot.
Yeah. If it's a walleye, it's a big one. Oh yeah, it's a big walleye.
Nice.
Yeah. Very fun.
Okay. Right
Oh, yeah.
in the net.
Oh
Ooh,
man.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. That's a
Pretty.
good one. So
Yeah.
she was on like the drop off side.
Okay, on the other side of that big rock.
Yeah. Wow. All right. That's awesome.
Nice.
Woo.
Nice work.
Thank you. All right.
Put up a fight.
Yeah, she did, and I didn't really know what to expect, and then didn't see her for a long time. Okay,
Oh.
there we go. Look at that.
She got the
Right in
tungsten.
snap, Yep. So I double leached it. My leech before was almost dead.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Okay, that's what you did.
Yeah, so I put a lively one on and double leached it, and that is a thick fish. I mean, that's a heavy walleye right there. Wow.
She's a big girl.
Yeah. So the 1/16 ounce tungsten held the 2 leech body just perfect, and put this one in
She's
the
got
rig
pretty
for
color.
us.
Her tail's kind of blue.
Mhm.
She's got cool color up
Yeah,
here.
they do. They're oh. Okay, and she's feisty, so we're gonna make sure we get her back. And the sun's kind of peeking, starting to set behind the trees. So let's get another one, and then
Yeah.
that'll probably be our last one.
Ooh. I wasn't watching the bobber. Got it.
Awesome. Away. I was just getting back rigged up, and then
whoa.
oh wow,
He dived.
okay.
He went deep.
Oh boy, gosh, I just
Oh,
love,
that's a nice one.
yeah, I just love seeing that gold come up out of
Yes.
the deep.
I was like,
Woo.
not a pike.
No, not a pike. That is a
Woo.
thick walleye.
Yeah. Okay, let's
All
check
right.
him out. Oh, he's got that blue on him. I love when they have the blue on their fins.
Aren't they pretty?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, you bring her in. Yep,
Okay.
I'm gonna get the net right out of our way here. And then,
Well, I thought I was done with that last fish, but
I know. We saw another fish on the screen. I was like, drop back down there. Christine has the hot hands right now, and she got back to back, so that's awesome.
yeah.
And look at that, right in the snout. perfect hook set.
Thank you. Learn from the best.
Thank you. You're so flattering. Oh, yeah. Christine, I am really glad that you were able to come up and join me in the boat today.
Well, thanks for having me, and it was awesome that Northland let me come up here, take off my CFO hat for the week, and fish with you.
I agree, and we can brag about Northland a little bit more because I am really excited that they decided to introduce the 1/16 ounce tungsten into the tungsten lineup, along with everything else that they have coming out for 2024 is unbelievable. And if you have not tried the light bite slip bobber, you need to go and put those in your cart and hit purchase, because slip bobbers, again, I call it slip bobber season. Use them all year long. The technique is great, and anybody can use them.
Definitely, for sure.
I mean, we put a ton of walleye in the boat today. It has been awesome. And I would just like to, say thank you guys for watching, and we appreciate it all, and we will see you next week on Sportsman's Journal. Are you ready to say bobber down on your next fishing trip? Make sure to stock up on all your slip bobber needs at northlandtackle.com.